Revolution visit Saputo Stadium in Montreal this afternoon to play the Impact. The Revs lost on their only prior visit to this venue back in May. Two changes for the Revs from last week as Daigo Kobayashi replaces Scott Caldwell and Andrew Farrell gets a rest for the first time since March.
Player that's really attracted my attention this season, number 5 AJ. So, well, central midfield also interests me. He's very creative. Dilly Duca acquired in the trade with Chicago. Very creative, can put his foot in, but he's going to be the pipeline to DeVio today.
Work hard to win 2-1 and come back, and it's Montreal in blue attacking left to right. And that's sent forward by Heath Pierce, the former U.S. international, all the way through to Bobby Shuttleworth.
I think he was looking for Bunbury. With the wind-up there, that was definitely a ball for Bunbury.
Good ball for DeVio, first time shot, and Montreal has taken the lead. Once again, the Impact skipped the midfield, the Revs switched off. Can't do that, as you said at the top of the show, Paul, when Marco DeVio's out on the pitch.
It wasn't actually a diagonal ball. What undid the revolution at the Saputo Stadium last time we were here was that diagonal ball. That was somewhat of a diagonal. It just came. I mean, if you look at this, the running behind, the communication between Olsen and Swords was very, very poor. And you cannot give a player of this quality, Marco DeVio, you cannot give him that much time and space in the box, otherwise he will punish you.
On the turn now, Wynn driving towards the goal, wide for Bunbury, who's onside, first time ball in, sliding to cut it out was Matteo Ferrari, and he clears, but only as far as Alston. Wynn again, turns to face, plays the feet of Rowe, top of the D, good combination, Kellen's in, 1-1! The Revs answer right back.
What an absolutely fantastic piece of composure this was from Kellen Rowe. We thought the attack had broken down, but it didn't. It sprung to Kellen Rowe, and he just got his head up. Here he is, beautiful first touch, plays a fantastic 1-2, and he just slots it into the back of the net. What a wonderful bit of play that was by Kellen Rowe. Here it is. Look at the first touch, Brad. Head up. Nice little dink there. I think it was Charlie Davis who just dinked him in there. Absolutely special finish. Very, very calm and composed.
DeVio with the back heel flick. Romero to the inside. Oh, the defender fell down. Romero still going. It's loose in the area, and Shuttleworth is out to cover it. It was a good touch there by Kobayashi, who maybe didn't know too much about it. And the Revs get away with a little bit of a slip there. You can see that driving dribble work by Andres Romero.
But certainly on paper, this is a good side. They've got some good players.
Including this guy, Justin Mapp, who cuts it back for Duca, lets it pop, takes a shot, blocked there by AJ Swords, who kept his arms at his side. It'll be over for a corner, second for the Impact. Good defensive play by AJ, who appears to be worse for the wear after taking that blast from close range.
Well, he certainly took one for the team here. There's Cameron on the ball, just plays that ball into Mapp. Mapp cuts it inside, and watch the brave as a lion. AJ Swords just blocks the shot.
And now playing out on a semi-counter attack is Montreal. Andres Romero, 39th minute. DeVio making the run. Oh, he lets it run, takes a shot! And gets a second goal of the game. That is a clinical finish by a terrific striker. And again, the Reds victimized by a long angle ball to Marco DeVio, who puts the finishing touch and gives the lead back to Montreal.
Brad, I just hope that we're able to see the movement of DeVio. He played a little get on. We're not going to be able to see it because he actually put a move on Jose Gonzalez just before that ball was delivered. He went short and spun out.
And then Kamara sachets around Jones. Kamara driving forward, rolls over the ball. Duca with a free shot, and he curls it wide. Well, that would have been a real stab in the heart for the Revs if they'd given up a third goal here.
Well, I thought Cameron just had a little bit too much time and space, and took too much time and space. In the end, he just flicked it through to Duca.
Last year, this year they are not going to, and so that might limit his chances as the ball's played in behind for Justin Mapp, who's clean through. The speedy Justin Mapp into the box, takes the shot, and Bobby Shuttleworth makes the save with his foot.
Well,
it's not over yet as Duca advances to the top of the area. He cuts it for Map, who's offside. Skied anyway, but wouldn't have counted. A little bit naive that time by Montreal, but the Revs now have to consider themselves lucky not to be down by 2 goals.
Very, very fortunate. It was an outside to in move. There was no pressure on the ball. Cristini and Jose Gonçalves did not see the run of Justin Map. Justin Map just ran through the middle. Here he goes. What a fantastic save that was. We said it last week, how much were we talking about the saves of Bobby Shuttleworth. And there's the offside, absolute certainty, no problem whatsoever. But again, Bobby Shuttleworth coming up to rescue the Revolution. Great save.
And they've only lost 1 out of their last 9, and right now it's just not going the Revs' way. But there is time to recover. Nearly a quarter of the game to go as Caldwell wins it. Trying to take matters into his own hands here. Plays win. Tries to chip the keeper. Oh my word! We win! We'll make highlight reels around the world. Superior skill. That's your MVP candidate right there. 2-2. And he has stunned the crowd here at Stade Saputo. The traveling Rev fans, as amazed as we are, Paul Mariner.
Well, I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I thought, well, he's going into a brick wall of blue shirts, and what does he do? He does the old scooperoo right over the top of the defence, right over the top of the goalkeeper. What's this for inventiveness? What's this for first touch? What's this for skill? Look at that. That is absolutely incredible finish. And ladies and gentlemen, he meant that. That was absolutely just under the crossbar. Look at this first touch, whoops at it. It just pops up a little bit, takes a slight deflection, but my goodness, what an incredible piece of football that was. What a brain.
And the Impact's 3 subs did well there. This is Jack McInerney, a real Revolution killer. Weaving run now by Andres Romero, has sight of goal, takes a shot, but it's held well there by Bobby Shuttleworth.
Oh, it was a nice build-up play. Good strike, right down Bobby's throat. He'd be a little bit disappointed if he spilled that. He obviously didn't. He's in a rich vein of form, is young Robert. Here is a little shake and bake, goes past the Revolution defender, smacks it right into Bobby's chest.
To full time, and now Jay Heaps is saying, get forward, let's go for it.
Yep. This could be the last play of the game.
Another corner.
Jay wants to go for this. I mean,
and they won't get another opportunity at the corner, but they will get another opportunity to go to the playoffs for the 2nd straight year. Under Jay Heaps, the Revolution advanced to the postseason with the draw. They came back from a goal deficit twice. Wasn't their best performance of the year, but when it counted, the Revs delivered.